Yo, what it do, y'all? How y'all doing? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I wasn't even gonna make a video today because I got this little bump right here on my damn lip and it's pissing me off. But it kind of tie into my video, my topic of just not giving a fuck about what people think. That shit is pissing me off though. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't give a fuck though. I don't care. Alright? It's pissing me off. But how many of y'all, now this is crazy. I really want y'all to think about what I'm about to say right now. How old are you, first of all? Now, based off my demographics, a lot of people who watch my videos are 40, 30, some of them are 50 years old. On my channel, I try to push a lot of positivity. I know that's hard because we live in a negative world, but I try to stay away from the negativity and all the people who love positivity. I hope I attract y'all and we, attract each other. But how many of y'all are in y'all 30s, 40s, and you still scared of shit that you were scared of back when you was 15, back when you was 20? I really want you to think about it. Be vulnerable for a second and really like, yeah, I am still scared. Because, I think your ego and your pride might get in the way and you be like, no, I ain't really scared. Yeah, you are. You scared. Because I'm 33 and it took me, now I had a different upbringing. I went through the foster care system. I got taken away from my family, my brother, my sister. We got separated. I kind of had attachment issues because I was always being taken away and I had a lot of shit going on. That went on until I was about 14 years old. So my upbringing is a little bit different than the average person upbringing. So I had a lot of insecurities. I had a lot of, I was just lonely. I didn't have anyone. I was just clinging to for somebody to take me in and just be like, yo, you're mine. I had a lot of, trust issues. I was scared that I would be in this home and then I get taken away. So that shit happened up till like I was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 14 years old. And then I got adopted. I got adopted by a whole different culture. I got adopted by a white lady who took us in, me, my brother, and my sister. And it was a big culture shock. Especially coming out to inner city. Everything was different, right? So I had an identity crisis as well. I didn't even know who I was. I'm telling you, I had a lot of shit going on. And so growing up, into my teenage years, I was still trying to find myself. I didn't know who I was. I didn't have any parents or guardians, people telling me like, yo, you're gonna, I was a nobody. I was a lost child. Oh, man. And I was just trying to find myself. And I was hoping that somebody would tell me they love me. I would, kind of go to school and see kids getting picked up and getting hugged by their parents. And I would get jealous. I would feel some type of way like, man, that would be nice. And so, long story short, to make a short story long, I'm sorry, y'all. No, fuck that. I ain't sorry. Y'all on my time. But what happened was in my 20s, and then I'm 30 now, right? I was scared of a lot of the shit that I was scared of when I was young because I held on to it. I didn't have any way to get rid of it. I didn't have any, I was in foster homes my whole life. I was getting moved from home to home. I didn't even know who the fuck I was. And it took me a while. I'm 33 now. Probably a month ago, I wrote out, I'm gonna recommend this to y'all. I really want you to sit down and think about all the stuff that you're scared of and write out a contract and sign it and make a date on it and say, from this date going forward, I recognize that, hey, I'm scared of this, but I will not let it hold me back. and sign that bitch and take a picture of it and make it your screensaver and put it in a frame. And that way you could be reminded that you will not let shit from 10, 20 years ago hold you back, because you really have to ask yourself this question and really look in the mirror. You know, I did this shit the other day. I walked in the bathroom. I couldn't even look at myself. I get in there, mirror right here. I'm nigga in the mirror like, look at me. I can't even look at myself. And then me was like, nigga, you scared? I'm like, nah, I ain't scared. Yeah, you are. Look at me. What you looking over there for? That's what he said to me. I'm like, I'm not scared. He said, you are. You scared. You scared of all the shit you scared of from when you was a little boy, and you holding on to it. I'm like, nah. He like, look at me, nigga. Stop looking everywhere. I'm like, what? He like, you scared and you holding on to it. And as long as you continue to be scared, you gonna forever stay stuck. That's what the nigga said to me. He said, how old are you? I said, I'm 33. He said, you 33 and you still scared of shit from when you was 10. Think about that. I want you to think about that. I'm gonna give you a great analogy. Excuse me. A lot of people who's older, y'all seen the movie Jaws, right? Shark come out the water. Shit look real when you a kid. You like, oh my gosh, sharks. But the whole time you live in fucking Arizona. You live in Minnesota. You ain't gotta worry about, you live in Vegas. You ain't gotta worry about sharks. You will never see a shark. But when you was that little boy and you went into that little fucking, y'all old ass went into them drive-thrus and your girl made y'all kissing and shit, and then a shark come out the water, now that shit scarred into your brain. And now here you are 50, 60 years old talking about, I'm scared of sharks. But you ain't never been around a shark. So you have a false fear that you're holding on to. Stay with me, y'all. Stay with me, y'all. Same thing apply for snakes. I know a lot of people scared of snakes. Y'all see snakes on a plane or anaconda, and y'all like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared of snakes. You scared of something that's fictional. Yes, snakes are real, but you don't ever have to worry about a snake where you are. You're not around that. And so this fear that you holding on to, talking about, I'm scared of snakes and I'm scared of this, you ain't ever got to worry about that unless you move to another state. You got to move damn near out the country. You got to go to Brazil or some shit. I don't even think Florida got, like, they do, but they ain't got snakes that damn big. Same thing. Oh, I'm scared of alligators. Motherfucker, you live in Michigan. You ain't got to worry about no damn alligator. Now, stay with me, y'all. This is how it is. You see how silly that shit sound? You scared of. Here you are, 40 years old, talking about, I'm scared of sharks because I remember when I was 8 years old and I seen the movie Sharks. You name it, clowns, leprechauns, you name it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. People got these, I'm scared. That is how it is of you holding on to insecurities and shit that's holding you back. You scared of insecurities. You scared of what people think. That is exactly what it's like, y'all. You holding on to a false fear. First of all, who cares? You care. No one else gives a fuck. They worried about their lives. You think you so important that you think everybody care, but the reality is no one cares. So I'm gonna bring this home. Just like how you were traumatized as a child when you was watching that movie and Pennywise came out and now you scared, you scarred for life with clowns. That's how it is with the shit that's holding you back. You know, taking chances, trying new things, doing things outside your comfort zone because you scared. You going back to when you was a little boy or a little girl, you scared. I'm scared of what people think. Grow the fuck up. Now here's my last question for you. If you 40, even 35, how long are you going to continue to be scared? How long are you going to continue to be scared? I really want you to think about that. You going to let more years go by?